There's much more to tell you about. Dan Lewis and Saber Gertch take it from here.
Working for you. KOMO 4 News starts right now.
A call for help from the house where Michael Jackson lost consciousness.
He's pumping his chest, but he's not responding to anything, sir, please.
There's talk of prescription drug abuse, but the coroner says it's too soon to know.
The cause of death has been deferred.
Fans around the nation and here in Seattle mourn the loss of the King of Pop.
He's just capturing the hearts of America.
And look for ways to honor his legacy.
Fans are mourning the death of Michael Jackson, but they are also celebrating his life and celebrating his music. But the question a lot of people want answered is, how did he die?
We now know what was said in a desperate 911 call for help made from Jackson's home. ABC's Craig Gropper leads our big story coverage tonight.
I need an ambulance as soon as possible. We have a gentleman here that needs help, and he's not breathing.
The chilling 911 calls asking for help to save Michael Jackson's life.
Did anybody see him? Yes, we have a personal doctor here with him, sir. He's not responding to CPR or anything.
Police have been attempting to speak with that doctor, now identified as cardiologist Conrad Murray. Last night, they towed his car away looking for evidence.
Did anybody witness what happened? No, just the doctor, sir. The doctor's been the only one here.
The LA coroner has already conducted a preliminary investigation into the death of the pop star.
The cause of death has been deferred.
Additional tests, taking up to 6 weeks, are going to be conducted to determine what exactly caused the cardiac arrest. Those tests will show whether drugs were a factor.
I can't comment on any specific drugs that Mr. Jackson may have been prescribed or used.
In fact, police sources tell ABC News he was addicted to OxyContin and Demerol. The LAPD will be talking to Jackson's doctor because he reportedly gave the powerful painkiller Demerol to his client just an hour before his death.
This is the final curtain call.
Jackson was attempting to make a comeback with a European concert tour beginning next month. But with his death comes inevitable probate questions, including who will care for Jackson's 3 children. The mother of 2 of the kids, nurse Debbie Rowe, could take custody and be entitled to child support payments from Jackson's estate. Tributes to Jackson are now happening all over the world. This one in Hollywood is so crowded, police are nearby on horseback trying to keep people from spilling into the street. In Hollywood, Craig Gropper for ABC News.
Fans all over the country are grieving the loss of the King of Pop. Crowds have gathered in Gary, Indiana, Jackson's hometown. The steps of his modest boyhood home are now covered with flowers and teddy bears. In New York, people are flocking to the Apollo Theater, where the Jackson 5 first found fame. And on the House floor in Washington, D.C., there was a moment of silence in honor of the music legend.
Well, some fans here in Western Washington are taking the news of Jackson's death pretty hard tonight. KOMO 4's Shomari Stone is live at Seattle Center's International Fountain, where a tribute is underway there tonight. Shomari?
Sabra, the mood out here is definitely somber. Some folks are filled with sadness. They cannot believe that he's gone. They're too young to know much about Michael Jackson, but they know how to imitate the King of Pop's incredible moves. And 16-year-old Raven McClendon loves his music, even if it's from the 80s.
He was definitely influential in the music world, and I still have his stuff on my iPod, even from before I was born.
Fans share thoughts and memories of watching Beat It and Thriller.
It's nice to hear him singing. It's also very sad because it's a huge loss, and I was a fan of his.
And right near the fountain, I'd say about 200 yards away, people are also paying tribute to Michael Jackson. Right in front of the Experience Music Project, you can see these beautiful flowers and signs that say, R.I.P. Michael, we'll miss you, MJ. Some folks tell us they're even more fascinated when they walk inside this building.
It's a little bit somber seeing that.
That really is MJ's trademark jacket and white glove he wore at the 25th anniversary of Motown Records. It captivates a crowd from around the world.
Hoi, I'm from Russia.
From Hong Kong.
Neil Nair remembers seeing Jackson for the first time.
I think of being a 4 or 5-year-old watching on TV this guy with the flashy moves and the flashy outfits. He's just capturing the hearts of America.
Yeah, I can remember when my father took me to my first Michael Jackson concert. I was in the 8th grade. I remember being in the stands watching him do the moonwalk, and I was totally in awe. My father said to me, son, that's going to be the greatest entertainer of all time. Now, fans out here are heartbroken, but they're comforted to know that Jackson's music will live on forever. Now, if you're watching this and you're saying, you know what, I want to join the crowd out here. I want to be amongst some Michael Jackson fans. This tribute ends at 9 p.m. tonight, and we are near the Space Needle. We'll have a live update for you at 6 p.m. with more fan reaction. Live here in Seattle, I'm Shomari Stone, KOMO 4 News.
Thanks, Shomari. An Oregon woman has a special link to Jackson's musical legacy. Jennifer Batten was Jackson's lead guitarist for 10 years and 3 world tours. She met Jackson back in 1987, one of 100 people to audition for a spot in his band. He handpicked, then transformed her from a brown-haired girl with glasses to this.
It changed my life overnight. It was just the most amazing dream come true that could have happened to me. So I'll love him forever for that. You know, those kind of gigs just don't come along every day.
Batten has many great memories, including a time when Jackson shut down Japan's Disneyland just for his crew.
Sales of Michael Jackson's music and videos are skyrocketing. Amazon.com sold out of all Michael Jackson and Jackson 5 CDs in a matter of minutes yesterday. 60% of all Amazon CD orders yesterday were for Michael Jackson music, something a company official calls stunning. There will be much more on Michael Jackson on a special edition of 2020 tonight. Michael Jackson, the Man and His Music, airs at 9 p.m. right here on KOMO 4.